Hello and welcome everyone. Today, we're going to share 3 disturbing true neighbor horror stories. Number 1, The Basement Dweller. It was a quiet suburban neighborhood, where everyone knew everyone else's business. Lisa and Mark had just moved into their dream house, a charming 2-story home with a spacious backyard. The first few weeks were idyllic until they noticed something peculiar about their next-door neighbor's house. Mr. Johnson, an elderly man who lived alone, rarely ventured outside. Lisa and Mark had seen him occasionally, but he always seemed to be in a hurry, quickly shuffling back into his dimly lit home. Curiosity got the better of them, and one evening, they decided to invite him over for a cup of coffee. Reluctantly, Mr. Johnson accepted the invitation. As they sat in the living room, Lisa couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The conversation was strained, and Mr. Johnson seemed evasive when asked about his life. When Mark excused himself to the restroom, Lisa noticed a door ajar in the hallway leading to the basement. Unable to resist her curiosity, Lisa peeked inside and was horrified by what she saw. The basement was filled with rows of dolls, each meticulously arranged in various poses. Some looked eerily lifelike, while others appeared to be meticulously crafted replicas of people in the neighborhood. Lisa gasped, realizing that Mr. Johnson had been obsessively documenting his neighbors in the creepiest way possible. Shocked and disturbed, Lisa and Mark decided to keep their distance from Mr. Johnson. The dolls in the basement cast a haunting shadow over their once peaceful neighborhood, leaving them to wonder what other secrets their seemingly ordinary neighbors might be hiding. Number 2, The Midnight Gardener. Emily and Chris were a young couple who had recently moved into a cozy cottage at the end of the street. Their neighbor, Mrs. Thompson, was an elderly woman with a reputation for being a bit eccentric. The couple didn't mind until strange occurrences started happening in their backyard. One night, Emily heard rustling outside her bedroom window. Assuming it was just the wind, she dismissed it until it became a regular phenomenon. Chris, ever the protective partner, decided to investigate. Armed with a flashlight, he crept into the backyard, expecting to find a raccoon or stray cat. Instead, he stumbled upon Mrs. Thompson, dressed in dark clothing, silently tending to their garden. Shocked and confused, Chris confronted her. Mrs. Thompson explained that she couldn't sleep and found solace in gardening. However, as Chris looked closer, he noticed something unsettling. The plants she was tending to were not ordinary flowers. Mrs. Thompson had cultivated a garden of poisonous plants, each one more deadly than the last. The realization hit Chris that his neighbor was not a harmless old lady but someone with a sinister agenda. They reported the incident to the authorities, and Mrs. Thompson was taken away for psychiatric evaluation. The incident left Emily and Chris questioning the true nature of their neighbors, wondering if there were more hidden dangers lurking behind the facades of their seemingly peaceful community. Number 3, The Vanishing Family. The Johnsons were a picture-perfect family, a loving couple with 2 children living in a charming suburban house. However, as the days turned into weeks, the neighborhood noticed something peculiar. The Johnsons seemed to be gradually fading away from existence. Neighbors recalled seeing the family at the grocery store one day and then never again. The lawn became overgrown, and the mail piled up at the doorstep. Concerned, a few neighbors decided to investigate, only to find the house eerily empty. As they delved deeper, they discovered a hidden room in the basement filled with family photos, each one progressively fading. It appeared that the Johnsons were victims of a mysterious force, causing them to slowly vanish from reality. The neighbors were left baffled and haunted by the inexplicable disappearance of an entire family from their close-knit community. Rumors and speculations spread like wildfire, with some attributing it to a curse, while others suspected foul play. The Johnson house stood as a chilling reminder that darkness could lurk behind even the most ordinary facades, leaving the neighborhood forever scarred by the enigma of the vanishing family. In the quiet corners of suburbia, where familiarity breeds comfort, these disturbing tales remind us that the shadows cast by our neighbors may conceal unimaginable secrets. The seemingly tranquil facade of suburban life can give way to a nightmarish reality, leaving residents to question the true nature of those living next door. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell so you never miss out on our new videos. And thanks for watching. Until next time, safe travels.